Hello, friends. It is Denise from Loving Life at 60ish, and it is May 1st. Unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, 4 months ago, I never would have thought May 1st would have come. I mean, I wasn't even thinking about May 1st. May is always a pivotal month in the state of Maine because things start changing finally, right? But some things stay the same for a while. Like it's beautiful and sunny out today, but it's a little chilly. So anyway, I am Denise. I am from Loving Life at 60ish, and I'm going to try to do this month. So 2 years ago, I had just started my YouTube channel and my shop, and I started it, and then, as many of you know, our cat died, and then the next day my mother-in-law passed away, and then the next day I hopped on a plane to go see my mother in Georgia because she was having health issues. And then that was March when I just started all of this. And then fast forward to June, was when we got my husband's, we found out there was something not right. The diagnosis of cancer didn't come for another month, but that was 2023. It was and has been a journey ever since, right? So, but that in between that March and that June, in May, I did something that I called Every Day in the Month of May. And what I did was I introduced a new savings challenge here and then put it in my shop every single day for the entire month of May, which means I should have had 31 savings challenges by the end of the month, but I had way more than that because some days I had a whole set, like 12 of for a book or something like that. So, but it was every day in the month of May, and I was going to do it last May. And as you know, well, as many of you know, my husband was in the hospital last April, and we thought we were losing him, and then he came home the very beginning of May, and so it just didn't happen. But I'm going to try it this May, and I'm calling it almost every day in the month of May. How's that sound? So that I can give myself a little bit of grace if something happens and I'm not able to fulfill every single day. But for now, every day in the month of May, you will get a very short, or almost every day in the month of May, a very short video at some point during the day. And I'm going to play around with that time frame kind of to see what's the best time of day for me to be posting, period. And I'll have a new savings challenge for each of those days. So today is May 1st, and I have my first new savings challenge of the month. I'm going to be pre-recording a lot of these because, as you know, my bathroom is going to be demolished or demolitioned or, gutted on the beginning of next week. And so I'll have construction in here for many weeks, evidently. So I'm going to pre-record my videos for the most part for this, the everyday in the month of May, just so that I can make sure that they get going. So I already know what the first 4 days worth of savings challenges are. Some of them will be printables. Some of them will be shipped, ordered and shipped. Depends on what it is. So today Are you ready? Oh, first of all, guys, can you see my nails? All right. So if you know me, you know I bite my nails. And so back in February, no, March, the beginning of March, my daughter made an appointment with her nail person who is a nail artist. And that's what she's known for, is her art on nails. So she hand draws everything. She does not use stickers or decals or stencils or anything like that. In order to see if maybe we could get me to stop biting my nails, which has happened. That was the beginning of March, and look at that. I am so thrilled. And my fingers don't hurt anymore because I'd bite them right down to the quick. And yesterday I had an appointment and she did, I don't know, can you see it? Can you see her? It's Tinkerbell on each. Now, one of her difficulties is faces, which I get completely. You guys have seen some of my faces way back when. And so she just did a very simple one, but I mean, it definitely is Tinkerbell. So anyway, I understated, but a little bit of pixie dust. I was thrilled. Okay, so today is not Tinkerbell though, by the way. Today is, now the other thing is most of my savings challenges up in the shop are PDF files, and they are 8.5 by 11. A regular sheet of paper, 8.5 by 11. So when you print it out, it will print out the entire sheet. I don't know if I have any here that are entire sheet. Yeah. Yeah, so this Charlie Brown one is an entire sheet. But what I've started doing is printing mine at 82%. So they're the classic Happy Planner size. So they're this size. So it's still on the 8.5 by 11, but I've just changed the printer size. So you know you can print it at full size or half size or change it up however you want. I did, for the very first one in the month of May, decided we needed a new Shut the Box. So I have You've Got a Friend in Me, Shut the Box, and it's really tie the rope, basically. And so it's played just like Shut the Box. I will laminate mine and then trim it here, so it's a smaller version. But like I said, you can get it to fit the whole page if you want. It's all the gang from Toy Story. And a little Buzz, and I like how he looks like he's got the ball on top of fairy, the word fairy. So yeah, so Shut the Box, and of course I did an envelope / dashboard. You can cut it out and just make a dashboard, or you can cut the whole thing out and make an envelope, whichever you'd like to do. This will be up in the shop. I say generally, like back when I did that in 2023, within 24 hours of posting this, it will be up in the shop. So give me a little bit of time and I will have this up in the shop for you. Shop prices have changed or are changing a little bit as of this week. And I am going to do the combo of this and the envelope, I think, like I had on some of the newer ones. And then I'll also post them separately. You're not saving a whole lot by buying it separately, but, you know, you just may not need that. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how I'm going to do it, guys. I may just post them separately. I got to make it work, you know, the easiest that I can do. Work smarter, not harder, right? But anyway, May 1st, You Got a Friend in Me. And we are going to keep track of this on here. I kind of wish I had a different color pen, but it is Thursday. We're going to put them down at the bottom. right? Toy Story Shut the Box. I could write in what's going to be tomorrow, but then you'd know, wouldn't you? So I will see you tomorrow right back here with another Every Day in the Month of May. I hope you enjoy this series as much as we did back in May of 2023. Boy, I've changed a lot since then. I mean, life has changed a lot since then, but my style and everything has changed quite a bit too. So I'm very excited. A lot of them that I've created so far for May are ones that I already had the images for that I made in AI, but just never had any time to finish them. So yeah. All right. I'll see you real soon with a savings video also, and some things for the membership. Like I said, this is Thursday. Not sure that's going to happen today, because I am cleaning out my bathroom. I'm procrastinating being in here doing this, but I got to go back in there and work in the bathroom. But I'll see you real soon. Love you all. Happy May. Happy savings. Bye.